Hi, I'm Choudary, and this is the week 2 reflection for the Peaceful Warrior immersion in 2019. Well, the first thing that we did usually, I'm just going to review everything that we did in the week and how I felt when doing it and how I felt about it. So the first thing is the meditation that we did for this week. So this week we did, I think, 4 sits, and on Monday we started with a 15-minute sit, which personally I didn't think it was too hard. I had some back pain, but it wasn't hard to power through to the end. But on Friday we did a 30-minute sit, and then we did another guided meditation that was 38 minutes, and that was excruciatingly painful. It was not fun, and the 30-minute one I finished, I completed, and I didn't move at all, and I thought it was okay, but it was still not easy. And then so right after, like 20 minutes after we did it, the 38-minute sit, it was not I couldn't do it. I had to move a little bit, and I was towards the end I was getting really angry because I wasn't allowed to move, and my mind was telling me to move and move, but I didn't want to, so I was getting really frustrated. And then but once we finished the 40 minutes almost, all those feelings kind of just dissipated. Another thing that we did was watch the movie. We watched a few movies, actually. We watched a mini movie on Amazon Prime called, I don't remember what it was called, but it had to do with Stephen K. Hayes' teacher and how he was teaching and how he teaches a bunch of people in different areas. People from all over the world come to him to learn. And it kind of taught me that you don't need to put a lot of force. You don't need to use a lot of force to take someone down. There's certain techniques that you can use that don't require force. The other movie that we started watching was The Matrix, and I knew what The Matrix was, but I hadn't watched it before. So the beginning, we watched the first 30 minutes. The beginning of it seems kind of weird, but I don't know if I like it or not yet. It seemed interesting, but I'm not sure. Another thing that we did that was really interesting throughout the week was we reviewed the elements, so like water, fire, earth, wind, and we went through mainly water, earth, and fire this week. We read all the packets that Mr. Squires gave us, and I don't really find myself to fit into one only. I feel like I have attributes from each one. So from fire, I'm passionate about certain things. I'm passionate about things that I believe. So that would be one thing that I get from fire. And water, one thing I think I'm committed to things that I like. So those are some things that I think I have, some traits that I have of each of the elements. And one of the more fun things that we did was we went to the dojo, and at the dojo we studied some water, but we did mainly fire this week. So fire is not attacking, but defending an attack before the other person has a chance to fully instigate the attack, I guess. And I thought that was really interesting because I never thought of like stopping an attack before it happened. I mean, I have, but I didn't really know how, and that gave me a few ways to do it. And the last thing that we did was archery, but we only could do it on Friday because it was snowing a lot of the days, and I thought archery was really, really fun, and it felt really good to just be able to go out and shoot for a little bit, and I hope we get to do it more next week. This is my Peaceful Warrior Week 2 reflection, and thank you. And I'm looking forward to the 3rd week of this immersion.